50 Cent reposts a creator saying, "What is going on, 50 Cent?" He's talking about Big Meech being called a rat. Everyone's kind of perplexed by this. They thought Meech was going to come home, be a part of the BMF series, and but apparently he wants to take over the BMF series and text messages to 50 Cent and wants to have more control and all this. He feels like 50 Cent was setting up his whole BMF series operation for him to go legit when he didn't realize this was a business deal, and that maybe in future endeavors, like spinoffs of BMF show where you get like different chapters of St. Louis and everything, Big Meech could have had more involvement, meaning like have a role and, make more money. But he wants to get that same money his son's getting. I bet you Big Meech expects his son to hand over millions of dollars. It's my story, son. Give me my money. All right. Well, Big Meech responded. And what he did was he put a rat emoji over 50 Cent's face and says he's an internet gangster. This got captured off his IG, and then he deleted it, but BMF family preserved it. And he says he's an internet gangster, and he's a rat with the cheese. Bro. Meech, this ain't gonna work, bro. You're showing that you're not a loyal person and not appreciative of what someone has done for you and your family. You said you were appreciative in jail, but then you come home and you think that you can take everything back over, and it just doesn't work like that. I think Southwest T thought the same thing. That's why they both had the same kind of hissy fits. When Southwest T came home, he took a picture with Preem's son and said free Preem when he wasn't getting what he wanted from 50 Cent. He thought he deserved a big lump sum of money or maybe more involvement in the BMF series, just like now Big Meech is trying to do now that he's home. He thinks that it's 2004 and, he has all the money and the power, and he doesn't. And this is legitimate business is harder than illegitimate business. Can we all agree of that? It's like, can we at least agree that selling weight is a lot easier because it sells itself and everybody wants to be a part of it than actually starting a real business that's legitimate. It is, okay? They both require being smart if you want to have a huge drug business, but come on, man. Then Rick Ross obviously chimed in again with his stuff, basically saying this is just business, it's just business. You're taking it personal, 50 Cent. When it's funny because it's funny. Wait, what is this right here?
Doing what?
Oh, he put up another one. It's funny because he tricked Big Meech out of a future. He tricked Big Meech out of a future with 50 Cent. It's crazy, bro. I'm sure I'm just as disappointed as you all. I was hoping that they were going to have a lot of business ventures and stuff moving forward, and this doesn't seem like the case anymore.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross.
That'll always be funny. And, if I was Rick Ross, I would be doing the same thing. It's like maniacal warfare. But this is what he said right here.
Listen, you wouldn't be able to imagine how many different times motherfuckers tried to fix the issues with me and Curly Jackson. No. I always said no. Why? It's a free TV show for me. I could wake up in the morning and say, that pussy nigga can't dress. Nigga's a peon and he ain't got no paper. None. All that aqua vitamin water shit was foo-foo. Stop. And then I could just run an ad. It's like having a TV show. Diss a nigga, turn the ratings up, boom. Then you give him a commercial, boom. And say Rick Ross car show June 7th. You feel me? That's what I got. I could wake up and who else could do that? I could wake up, fuck 50. That nigga's a pussy. Nigga ain't got no paper. Tight clothes nigga be wearing a Yankee hat with a Casablanca button up with the collar halfway turned up. Stop. Listen, you wouldn't be able to imagine.
My gosh. Hey, Rick Ross is doing what he's supposed to do. I can't really be mad at it. Now, Cardi B, she puts up a post basically saying, like, because Party's working with her as he always does on her album, right? And people were like, "Oh, that's disloyal to Meg." She hasn't. This is strictly music business, okay? They weren't besties, but also Party was cheated on by Meg, okay? Party didn't do anything wrong. It's not like he put hands on her or anything. It's not that kind of situation. And she says, "I just remain out of people's like relationships because relationships come and go."
I want to make this very clear. When I fuck with two people and I like two people, I stay away from their shit because when it comes to relationship, some bullshit will always happen. And one thing about me, I'm gonna stay neutral and I'm gonna stay the fuck out of it. And both of y'all could attest you that's how I really am. I don't want to hear nothing because I fuck with both of y'all. And God forbid some shit happen, I don't want to be in the middle of nobody's shit. None of that shit is my fucking business. So stop fucking harassing me. Stop calling me a fuck person. Stop calling me a fuck bitch because that's not what I am. It is complete, finally.
Okay, so
And
she's basically saying her album is complete there, and she's just making it be known that, hey, leave me out of that. This is very sad here. Irv Gotti is supposedly on life support. He had another stroke, supposedly. This is his second one. He says, Russell Simmons says, "I spoke to my good friend Irv Gotti recently. He was very energetic and optimistic as usual. We talked about his new idea. I gave him the number of the person he needed to speak to. Then I expressed my concern about his health. He agreed that he needed to put attention to it. He promised me that he would come to GDOS and undergo tests and begin natural and medicated treatments. I promised him that if he came, I would guarantee that to add 20 years to his life. He never got to come. This is all so disturbing. So many of my friends are at risk. American food lack of exercise and toxic, frantic environment is killing my friends one another." It's true. He ain't lying. Hopefully Irv does recover. 50 Cent has been very harsh in his reaction to this, but that's different. Irv Gotti tried to stop his career, and his business partner Supreme tried to end his life. So I expect him to react that way. But it is what it is, man. And we will see. Oh yeah, Khaled's trailer to his album is like weird, but it's Khaled, right? What do you expect? He's over there screaming and trying to act. You got to watch it. I can't even describe it. He's a clown, but he knows he's being a clown because he knows it's going to get reposted because it's going to get attention. It is what it is.